And for you, are these two, are you interested in Tom at this point? Is he in your thoughts as well?
Ele é uma luta que te interessaria, que está na sua mente?
Quem?
Tom Aspinall.
Bom, igual eu falei, eu lutaria com qualquer um, no peso pesado. Mas o Jon Jones é o campeão, eu sou campeão. Se fosse o Tom Aspinall, é óbvio que eu iria lutar com ele.
I'll fight anybody at heavyweight, but I'm the champion, Jon Jones is the champion. If Aspinall was the champion, I wanted to fight him.
Oh.
Alex Pereira just sent shockwaves through the MMA world by calling out heavyweight GOAT Jon Jones and declaring he's ready to fight anyone, including interim champ Tom Aspinall. With UFC 313 on the horizon and a potential trilogy bout with Israel Adesanya looming, Pereira's next move could reshape the entire UFC landscape. Behind the scenes, speculation is running wild. Will he rise to the challenge at heavyweight or stay at light heavyweight to finish what he started? One thing's for sure, the stakes have never been higher.
Than Tom Aspinall. When he says that, do you think it's because he thinks that you are a more winnable fight than Aspinall? Why do you think he says this?
Ele fala que ele quer lutar com você primeiro do que lutar com o Aspinall. Você acha que ele fala isso porque ele acha que é mais fácil ganhar de você do que do Aspinall? Por que você acha que ele fala isso?
Não, acho que ele explicou, pelo que eu entendi também, tudo é um risco, né? Ele sabe que tem um risco ali, pois o Aspinall tem a história dele, mas acho que eu venho fazendo uma história maior e, ele pensa assim, se eu ganho do Alex, aí eu vou, não tem que provar, já não tem que provar nada pra ninguém, né? Mas, vai ser algo maior, entendeu? Do que lutar com o Aspinall. Eu acho que foi isso que ele falou, que eu entendi.
I think because, you know what I mean, it's about the momentum and also the risk. The risk fighting Aspinall was going to win from there. It's another, like he says, another title fight, right? But fighting Alex is a much bigger achievement. So I think it's the weight of the fight, right? And I think after that, he said he can beat anybody.
Alex Pereira recently made headlines by hinting at a move to heavyweight, catching many off guard who thought he'd set his sights on interim champ Tom Aspinall. Instead, Pereira stunned fans by revealing his true target, Jon Jones. Speaking on The Ariel Helwani Show, Pereira didn't hold back, fully embracing the idea of competing in a new division. I'll fight anybody at heavyweight. If Aspinall is champ, I'll fight him. But if Jon Jones is back, that's the fight I really want, Pereira declared, with conviction.
Fight at heavyweight. At first I made that noise, but now I think it can be a risk, cannot be a risk. I'm the champ, I want to fight the champ. Let's think they fight Jon Jones.
Yes.
The statement sparked controversy as fans and analysts questioned whether Alex Pereira could handle Jon Jones's size in wrestling. However,
I think he's better than Jon Jones, greatest of all time, but I already put him in the conversation as a potential greatest of all time nominee. And he's only been in the UFC for a few years.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
He'd blow out Pereira, you think?
The problem is the ground. Jon's so much better on the ground, like worlds better. And it takes so long to get really good on the ground. And we've seen Pereira get in trouble with guys on the ground that are nowhere near Jon's level. Nowhere near. Jon dominates everybody. He took down Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier is an Olympic wrestler. I mean, he's a phenomenal wrestler. And Jon took him down multiple times. It's a different dude, man.
He's a monster. I mean, he looked incredible. Oh, we got saved by the bell. No, we didn't. I had Joe Rogan in my ear the whole time we were up there. Let him fight heavyweight. Come on. So I know that's what people want to see. We'll see how this whole thing plays out.
If it was up to you, Alex, who would be your next opponent? If it was totally your call.
I'm going to be honest, man. I don't have nobody in my mind. The organization came with Khalil last time and was a surprise for me too. I don't really choose opponents. Some people say Ankalaev, but I'm going to be honest with you, him and his manager been talking a lot of crap, saying that Alex don't want to fight this and that, but the reality is the organization don't want him to fight because he's boring. People don't like to watch him fight, right? He's not the guy that sells pay-per-view. But now because they keep saying that, keep disrespecting, maybe I'll make it bit even harder for them to fight.
Alex Pereira, scariest guy in the UFC right now. Alex Pereira absolutely flatlining Yuri with a left switch kick. Beautiful. Anybody's style versus Pereira is going to be risky, but Yuri's hands down. It's just, I mean, it was disturbing.
Be wait for his next fight. You look at the rankings. Number 1, Prohajka beat twice. Number 3, Jamal Hill, he beat him. Number 4, Blachowicz, he beat him. Rakic, 5, coming off loss. Can number 2, Magomed Ankalaev, who's unbeaten in 12 straight, get his title shot now?
I don't know. We'll see. Yeah.
Alex said before the event he wanted to fight him so he could prove that he has wrestling.
I like it. Well, there you go. Yeah. Yeah.
Old for a bigger guy. I think he's 37, 38, so he's still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try it heavyweight and stuff. This is what we need in the light heavyweight division, I think. I think that this fight is the one that I know I'm looking forward to. We've got Alex Pereira knocking everybody senseless. And then we've got Ankalaev, who's on a massive win streak of his own, and potentially, stylistically, a bad matchup for Alex Pereira. But Ankalaev's going out there saying he's going to strike with him. Fair enough, strike with him. That'd be great. Strike with him all you want. Don't forget to make him think about the takedowns as well, because that's where the success is going to come. That's the biggest fight you can make at light heavyweight right now, so very exciting one.
Do you think if Pereira beats him, then he should go up to heavyweight?
I don't know, that's it. That's his prerogative, innit? I know he's getting up there in age a little bit, but he's not old for a bigger guy. I think he's 37, 38, so he's still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try it heavyweight and stuff. So, interesting.
We obviously fought on the same card, me and him. Never met him before, never. He was quite frosty when I met him. Definitely not a happy chappy, do you know what I mean? We spent a bit of time together. Obviously, there's a language barrier and stuff. He doesn't really speak English that I'm aware of, at least. We went and did the press conference. We sat next to each other. He was literally, I was here, he was there. Got off the press conference, and my dad said, "Oh, how was it?" I said, "Do you know Alex Pereira?" He said, "Yeah." I said, "He thinks he can beat me, you know." And my dad was like, "What do you mean?" I don't know, I can just tell. I literally could feel off him. He wasn't posturing, he wasn't like trying to intimidate me or nothing. I just felt like, when I heard that he wants to move up to heavyweight, I wasn't surprised. I felt like he was like sizing me up a little bit.
Or the ultimate showdown with Jon Jones?
The person that's most deserving, it would be Alex Pereira. Alex has beat many champions. He's knocking out everybody left and right. He has the opportunity to become a 3-division champion. He's more of a legend and a star than Aspinall. Aspinall to me is no difference than an Owen St. Prude or Dominic Reyes or Anthony Smith. He's like just another up-and-comer that's exciting right now.
The second Pereira-Adesanya fight, he was getting to his calf again.
Yeah, I know.
Like, God damn it, he's getting me again. He's so good at hiding it. He stands like this.
Mm-hmm.
He's got this like weird way of standing where he's almost kind of square to you. And when he kicks, he just throws the leg.
Yeah.
So the shoulders don't swing. There's none of this stuff. It's just thump, thump. It's not as hard as he can hit you, but it doesn't matter. It's as quick as he can hit you and as sneakily as he can hit you. And he's hitting that same spot again and again and again.
Vamos lá, cara. Vamos parar de brigar. Vamos pegar assim, então.
You know, like I want to take what I find to be super fights. I don't want to fight dangerous up-and-comers anymore. I want to fight dangerous, established champions. So Tom can have the heavyweight championship. I don't really care about it. That my value doesn't lie in belts anymore. I've created something much bigger. I want Pereira.
Jon Jones versus Alex Pereira at heavyweight for the heavyweight belt, deciding on GOAT status. Because if Jon Jones wins, stays as many people's GOAT. And then if Alex Pereira wins, he beats many people's GOAT and becomes 3-weight world champion. And that's how you prove that Alex Pereira is the best of all.
Bom, não sei porque, vou lutar com quem? Igual o Jon Jones falou, que gostaria de lutar comigo. Né? Então eu não vejo também uma outra luta. Eu tava assim, tipo, eu vou lutar com qualquer um, eu quero lutar uma luta no peso pesado. Hoje eu já parei um pouquinho, eu falei, pra que eu vou? Tudo é um risco, cara, a luta, entendeu? Então, sou campeão, Jon Jones campeão, então teria que ser essa luta.
Well, I don't know because, you know what I mean? It's not about only fight at heavyweight. At first I made that noise, but now I think it can be a risk, it not be a risk. I'm the champ, I want to fight the champ. So let's make the fight Jon Jones.
Yes.
That's the fight that I want for heavyweight.
That's
então, a gente só falou, antes da luta dele, a gente falou algumas coisas, mas aí depois não falamos mais.
Before his Jon Jones fight, they actually talked, right? About possible fighting, some things like that, but then we didn't talk no more.
Who's they?
Him and Jon Jones.
Oh, you talked together?
Você falou com o Jon Jones.
Não, falei por telefone.
Mas você teve uma conversa com ele.
Só foi uma conversa bem aleatória, nada de luta, não.
More random talk, not too much about fighting, on the phone.
You speak on the phone with Jon Jones? You're friends?
Jon Jones.
Não é meu amigo, né? Mas é um cara que eu respeito e, assim, gosto dele, eu vejo também que ele gosta de mim, né? A gente se respeita, né? Mas não é um cara que eu ligo, e aí, como que você tá? Tudo bem? Como que foi essa semana? Não existe isso.
Not a friend, not somebody that I talk with on regular, but some...
Number one consensus greatest of all time is Jon Jones. Because Jon Jones just went up and easily won the heavyweight title with a first round submission. Easily. Just took the guy down, strangled him quick. And the way he did it was like so extraordinary. His control of distance, his management of the space, like the way he set it up. It's really tough to argue that he's not the greatest of all time. Undefeated as a light heavyweight, had one defeat that was a disqualification that's 100% bullshit. He was on top of this guy, smashing him, beating the fuck.
Which is more likely for him? Which way would he go, heavyweight or middleweight?
Eu escolheria defender defender o meu cinturão, né? Porque para o peso, para baixar de peso, né? Isso tem que ter um pouquinho mais planejado, né? Para subir também tem que ser um pouco mais planejado, né? Mas nessa categoria aqui é perfeito.
I will actually choose to defend my belts. You know, I mean, for me to go in a lower weight class, it will take some time, needs some more preparation. For me to go to a higher weight class, it also takes some more preparation. So right now, the way that it is at light heavyweight is perfect.
While everybody's cheering and so happy, I want to acknowledge Jesus Christ. I cannot take credit for a gift like this, man. I really owe it all to him. And I know that there's millions of people around the world watching right now. And I just want to let you guys know that Jesus loves you so much. That's all I'll say about that.
Realistically, could be the last dance. So with that in question, and it is the last time that we see you inside the UFC octagon, how do you want these good people to remember your time in the UFC?
That's a great question. Thanks for asking it. I want to be remembered as a guy who came, saw, and conquered.
Under your development, if you live the comfort life.
And okay, so this is it.
Yeah.
And how you see the, like, in the 10 years, in the 50 years, in 100 years, what's the next step for the?
Not good.
I'm right now I'm trying to lead you in some way, but no, this is your podcast. Sorry,
no,
but
you tell me.
I'm curious about that because I'm trying to. This is my a true motivation, the human evolution, the evolution of myself, how to fight better, how to overcome the opponent better, how to show him that I am everywhere and you have no chance around me. Please hold your head down and tell the other I'm the winner. you know this is my ego wants this, but the way to this there is, but still in some humble way to show it like peacefully, show it like
show violence peacefully. Yeah,
that's it. And Alex Pereira, after I'm ready for him right now, I'm ready too. But I'm open for whoever will UFC will give me like a next opponent to prove that I am. But I want a true challenge. Like I want a true challenge from the, I think, top 5 guys. Yeah.
Right. The interesting thing about the light heavyweight division is there's only about 5 really exciting contenders, 4 or 5 really exciting. There's not a deep.
It's not the question about like who I believe, if I am self-confident or not. I am 100% self-confident, but this is the speak about some dirty practice, and all these things are behind that. And I just want to keep that in a clear way. That's all what I talk about. This is all. His name.
Yuri fights so strange. There's nobody like him. He almost moves around like a guy who wouldn't be good, but he's really good.
Yeah.
You know, he's like wraps a tree up in a foam pad and starts.
You know, we have this Jamal Hill fight coming up, and he seems to be very confident that he will knock you out. I'm curious, how dangerous of a striking threat do you think Jamal Hill is compared to Yuri Prochazka?
Yuri is more accurate and precise on his strikes, right? The way that he flows, the way that he fights. Jamal Hill have a little more advantage on his power, which makes him dangerous too, because nobody want to take a hit and go down in fights.
But when you talk about skill level, Junior Prochazka should be it.
Stop.
Continue. Please, get out of here.
Pereira only knocked down for Peloton.
Oh my goodness.
And Traverse and still.
Pereira doesn't even make sense. I was always like, how are you 185?
Man, I think a lot of guys are overrated in this sport.
You think that guy's overrated?
I think getting hit by him isn't overrated, but he's very stiff and he's got that off swing.
When he was in Glory.
I remember.
When they were saying he was coming over to the UFC, I was like, I told DC, I go, dude, get ready for this motherfucker. Because this motherfucker puts people into orbit.
Brother.
He's got crazy power.
Brother, the wormholes, bro. Universe, different universes.
I have to say, Alex is not good martial artist, like on the ground, on the wrestling, but one thing he can do, and that's his striking. And it will be a pleasure to compete him.
He's not old for a bigger guy. I think he's 37, 38, so he's still got a bit of time if he wants to move up and try it heavyweight and stuff. This is what we need in the light heavyweight division, I think. I think that this fight is the one that I know I'm looking forward to. We've got Alex Pereira knocking everybody senseless. And then we've got Ankalaev, who's on a massive win streak of his own, and potentially, stylistically, a bad matchup for Alex Pereira. But Ankalaev's going out there saying he's going to strike with him. Fair enough, strike with him. That'd be great. Strike with him all you want. Don't forget to make him think about the takedowns as well, because that's where the success is going to come. That's the biggest fight you can make at light heavyweight right now, so very exciting one.
Do you think if Pereira beats him, then he should go up to heavyweight?
I don't know. That's it. That's his prerogative, innit? I know he's getting up